What's up, everybody? I'm your boy Germ747, the musical director here at Flowtainment. We want to thank you for tuning in to tonight's show. Please be advised that the articles read tonight are not necessarily the views of Flowtainment. So grab you something to drink or eat, and don't be afraid to join in the conversation by clicking on the StreamYard link posted in the chat. Now, let's get this show started.
Well. That do not look good. I did not put that together, that background right. No, it ain't even right. Let me see if I can get it right. Well, y'all come on into this live. Y'all come on in. Make sure you give it a thumbs up if you're already up in here. All I'm doing is just sending out my live to a few people. Let's see. Virtual background. How y'all doing on this Thursday? What is hitting for? Okay. This is just going too slow. I might just leave it how it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to just have to leave it how it is. What is it doing? If you're able,
I still need to stir it if you're going to sit there, right?
Yeah, you're definitely going to need to. Anyway, hey, y'all. Is there a delay for you all? Because there's definitely a delay for me. I don't know why. I've restarted this thing. It's just a mess. But either way, that ain't going to stop my show, my flow. How y'all feeling on this Thursday? It's your host, Kia Flow. I'm trying to get my shirt to show. Oops, excuse me. While I get my girls together. And you know what? That motorcycle always come around when I'm live. They must be getting off of work around that time. Every time I go live. They got to make a doggone appearance in my video. On my live. Clyde, did y'all have a good week? Let me see how this is playing, because on my end, it is shoddy. It is so shoddy. On my end, it is shoddy. It is so shoddy. Okay, so I guess that's just on my end. It ain't even on y'all end. It is shoddy. Okay. It is so shoddy. Okay, so I guess that's just on my end. It ain't even on y'all end. It is shoddy. Anyway, sorry, y'all. Yeah. Shoddy. That means I just need to stop looking down at this screen and look at you all. How y'all feeling? How y'all doing out there? Man, personally, I had an amazing week. Had an amazing weekend since our last live. Went out and did some things. I actually just finished doing an interview with Boom, because you all know we are doing Flowtown, which I'm going to make sure I go ahead and bring that flyer up. It's going to be on every live. It's going to be on every live up until showtime. But Flowtown. There we go. I like this one better. Yeah, I like it like that. Anyway, Flowtown. the 22nd and 23rd of April. And so excited. So, like I said, we just wrapped up an interview with Alexis with Boom. And that was such a fun thing to do together. And see, I'm trying to create a new Ashford and Simpson around this thing. You know, anybody else that was together before and made hits. I'm just trying to, create that duo because we got it within these hands. My husband and I, we got it. You know what I'm saying? But so yeah, if I've Flowtainment now, we now have our Cash App up and running. It's Flowtainment, excuse me, $ Flowtainment LLC. I'll make sure I put that up in the banner so that you all know that if you're not able to come, but you want to support, and I'm only putting this out there because every time I have an event, my hometown, they show up and they show out. My hometown always shows out. And so if you all want to see, you see how they want to do me? It's lagging on my end. I don't know what it's doing on y'all end, but on my end, it is what did I say? Shoddy. Scroll and add banner. I did that wrong. I put Flowtown. It's Flowtainment. Y'all come on in here now. Y'all get y'all butt on in here. I see we got some comments coming through. All these thousands of people trying to get in. And then show it. But yeah, so if you would like to donate, if you want to support what it is that we are doing, but you just can't make it, we have put a lot of time and effort into this, as what you should do as an artist. So please be sure to send any amount. No amount is too big or too small to $ Flowtainment LLC. All right, and that will go towards anything that Flowtainment has going, because we are growing, and I am speaking those things into existence. We manifesting destinies out here. Do you understand? Okay, then. Let me get to these comments because I see people watching. I got some hearts. Who we got in here? It's working good on our end. Thank you, Shanique and Shadanya. Watching from Facebook. Thank you so much for coming through. Hold on. We can't. Okay, now we can see your comment. All right. Oh, Mama done came through. Mama Vandra. Mm-hmm. Thank you for coming through, y'all, on this live. We're not getting into the articles right now. This is just, where I get talking and can talk to anybody. Look at Shanique. See, them my classmates there. She said, hey, Shania. They're my classmates there. I got my mother-in-law on live. Come on, somebody. But yeah, so like I said, I made changes to the flyer or whatever for the date. But like I said, if you can't make it, I got the Cash App going down there. Other than that, we hope to see you there. Only $10, the tickets. The tickets are only $10. They'll be sold at the door. So if you plan on coming to Flowtown, either Friday or Saturday, they said, just get there about 30 minutes early. I guess that's just to make sure you get a good seat or whatever. And pay $10 at the door. It is a family friendly event as well as show. So, y'all ain't got nothing to worry about on that one right there. Okay. She say, this is awesome. Oh, okay. Shanique, you better give me them double views. I know that's right. I appreciate you. Make sure y'all follow Shanique Dreams. Let me put her back up here. She has a YouTube channel. And I definitely like to listen to what it is she got to say, because she's been really going strong on YouTube, and I know that the information she has is extremely valuable when it comes to building your brand and growing your channel. So make sure you follow her. She does vlogging about her personal life, a mother of 4. Child, I almost fell out my seat. She came on here one time talking about how her children bite the bite. We had the whole bite the bite conversation. Child, she got 2 stores of bike to bike, but I'm here for it. That's I'm gonna think of Shanique. That's all. That's all. I'm gonna think of Shanique. But make sure you follow her, and thank you so much for coming through and always supporting. Lordy. Y'all got to excuse me because I think it's my laptop, but I did check it on my end and it looks fine. It sounds fine. Shanique said it was fine. Everybody said it's fine and that they can hear me. So that's that on that announcement. And then the next announcement, before we get this show started, is, where is it? Oh, dude. Where you at? Right here. Well, you see the banner, okay? Okay, there we go. I'm like, where are my arrows? Y'all just don't want to. I promise you, on my end, it's not clicking where it needs to click, where it needs to be clicked. But if you would like to advertise, and I said that I needed to take that down because it's covering. I got it together, y'all. But if you would like to advertise with Flowtainment, we have some pricing up here for you. Y'all remember I was giving away advertisements, but a birdie of memory came to my ear and said, we ain't getting nothing away for free. You know, when you just be trying to get some, you know, some fillers on your show, you know, you want to let people know, hey, you can come on over here and advertise. But what if what they sent me wasn't something I wanted to be advertised on my channel? That's all I'm saying. So yeah, just remember, we want everybody to be able to enjoy our content. So be mindful of that when you submit for advertisement. But as you can see at the bottom, all you have to do is email info@flowtainment.com. I like saying that. info@flowtainment.com. You know how many operators I done talked to in my day? I think I was an operator once. I was a PBX operator. She said, that's right. Yes, back to back. Absolutely. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. Come on now. But yeah, so if you want to advertise, we have one show, and that is including syndication. Basically, I mean, whatever show you pick. You can't pick any of the previous shows. You can only pick which show, as far as Flowtainment has 4 shows. Keep in mind that one of those shows, and that's why at the bottom, well, that's why the most shows you see is 3. One of those shows is seasonal, and that is WKFLO Rhythm Release. So that one will only be available from June to December. And so I'll change the information at that point, or update it at that point. But right now, during this season, we only have 3 shows available where you can put your ad on, and that is Flowtainment Perspective. We have Behind the Song, and then of course we have Flowtainment Live. And whenever I decide I want to do Flowtainment Now again, I was thinking about it. I say I could have did that for the whole Will Smith Jada Pinkett thing, well, the Will Smith Oscar thing, but I was just listening to what everybody else said, and I ain't trying to be, I just want to run and give you the news real quick. That ain't even no news to run and give, you know what I'm saying? Even though we still are hearing about it. And I did great. I don't know if y'all watched my show last week, but we ain't talk about it. We ain't talk about it at all. Everybody else has said enough, you know. But so Flowtainment now is where I'm supposed to give out some like right now information that just came out, but I've just been waiting till Thursday. Ain't nobody got time because that's a lot. That's a lot of videos. And y'all know I'm still in school and I got a full-time job and I'm a wife. Child, who got time? That's why I ain't became no Bigo host. I don't know if y'all know about the Bigo app. They keep talking about, are you a host? Nope. Because that's more time that I got to dedicate to do stuff like that. But anyways, that is all of the announcements I have for right now. Flowtown, will be coming at the end of this month. And I ain't even talked about my background is National Poetry Month. National NaPoMo. It's NaPoMo. NaPoMo. National Poetry Month, April. Poets, are you doing your 30 for 30s? Haikus count. Just keep that in mind, okay? Because a sister is behind. So they finna get these haikus real quick so I can catch up. Just saying. I'm just saying, okay? Let's see here. I just want to know if you all are in the know on what be going on. You know what I'm saying?
What's up, everybody? It's your host, Kia Flow, and I'm coming to you to let you know you should be tuned into WKFLO Rhythm Release for all your old school and R&B needs. Yes, I bring you nothing but the hits from the then and the now. So what are you waiting on? Follow Rhythm Release on your podcast platform of choice, as well as Instagram to stay updated. And to listen to the full episode, tune in on Spotify. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. This is where I will give you visuals and history that will allow you to walk away knowing something you didn't know before. So tune in and listen up to WKFLO Rhythm Release, where the flow just don't stop.
All right. Tay say she digging the backdrop. What's up, Tay? Number one fan over there now. I don't know who the number one fan is. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate her so much for her support on my live. And we're going to get this thing started off right. Okay. I just want to know if y'all was in the know on WKFLO Rhythm Release, where the flow just don't stop. As a matter of fact, on Spotify, I have updated my Spotify because I have been slipping, y'all. I have been slipping on my Spotify, and I was not uploading my shows. We didn't talk about it at all. Absolutely. We didn't talk about Will at all. But yeah, I was behind on uploading my shows to Spotify because you all may not know, but my audience, my WKFLO Rhythm Release audience should know that I was accepted into the Spotify's video podcasting rollout program back in October. And so I started putting some up, and then of course I had my surgery, so kind of got put on the back burner. But now I have officially uploaded all of my season 2 videos of WKFLO Rhythm Release, along with all of my Flowtainment perspective, which there are only 3 episodes, and all 8 episodes of my Behind the Song. So if you have Spotify, you can watch those over there as well. I'm looking for followers. It's now Flowtainment TV. It used to be WKFLO Rhythm Release, but I had to change it because Spotify now allows me to add video content. And so I'm able to do more than just my podcasts. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much, JD, for that. Congratulations. I appreciate that because I didn't think I was going to get added for real. Because I started seeing people like Dr. Nina Brown and Lovely T. You know, they were, you know, accepted into it and all of that such. And I was like, oh, they got way more followers than me, way more subscribers than me. But that wasn't the case at all. They added me into the rollout, and I'm appreciative of it. You know what I'm saying? Now, I found out, I guess y'all that be using those iPhones, y'all emojis don't show up on the live, but once the live is over and I watch it back on TV, I can see the emojis that y'all put. So, I don't know what it says right now. It's probably like a fire sign or something. Isn't it? Is it a fire sign? Fire. You know, that is the thing to say, fire. Thank you, Shanique. Saying that's awesome. And y'all know we're about to get into our topics. Now this week, you know, it's gonna be a little dry, but we're gonna be able to get through it. And I do have my game at the end, so hopefully y'all can stay to the end because the show is only an hour. It'll probably only be an hour. Oh, I haven't even put the link in there. If there's anyone that wants to join on the StreamYard link, I'll make sure I put that in here. I forgot, but I don't want people to come on until I start getting to my articles anyway, because you know, I'm just, you know, I'm giving a little bit of church announcements at the beginning, you know. And so, oh, that ain't what I'm supposed to be hitting. Y'all have to excuse me because it's running a little slow. But copy the clipboard. We're about to get this show started. So I got some culinary news. Remember, Flowtainment, we focus on all things art and entertainment, and culinary is art. Culinary is art, when I tell you. And you need food at any show. Some hors d'oeuvres, refreshments, appetizers, tapas, I don't care. You need something at these shows because people be hangry, and my attention span ain't all the way there. Now, remember, if you do come on to StreamYard, I do need to see you. You do need to be on camera because I ain't got time for the weirdos. When they say one bad apple will spoil the bunch, we had one bad apple, and I'm glad I got it out early. I think it was like my second episode. Somebody came on. That thing was so funny. And I think I was trying to go back and watch it, and I think because I blocked the person, I couldn't see the video anymore, but it was funny. So now I do not put my StreamYard link on my social medias. You good? You got on the apron? So you're gonna be the Flowtainment chef for the night? Mm-hmm. Okay. What you got?
I got some nacho cheese dip. With nachos.
Yeah, nacho cheese dip with some nachos from Chef Germ 747. Y'all heard he's the musical director here, but he's also the chef as well. You know, he also the IT help desk person. Anyway, he just tripping me out with this apron on right now, but it's all good. So, and if you've seen my shows before, you know I'm not about to read this whole article. I ain't got time, and I have not read it beforehand. The title stood out to me. I picked it for the night show, and we all gonna learn about it together. She said, I made some of that. Get him salmon on the grill. Okay, she said get salmon on the grill. Actually, we got 2 pieces of salmon left. The other night we went over to Tay and Naught's house to spend time with the God babies, and I guess the parents as well. They are friends. But and I cooked for them. I made my famous dish called the Eel Clinton. I like how I call it my dish, but I got it from Eel Clinton, rest in peace. But I told him that's how I got my man. You know what I'm saying? I made that for him, and that's how I got him, child. He was.
Don't tell Bill Clinton got your man.
Yeah, the Ill Clinton is what got me my man. See?
Don't tell him that.
That's funny. That's funny. I don't know why this won't go away. I don't know what I'm doing. That's what I'm saying. I made some and put it on the grill. She said, that's what I'm saying. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get these comments up here. That's what I'm saying. I made some, put it on the grill. Okay, then. Okay. And what Shadai over here laughing, child. Don't laugh at him. So area chefs continue culinary odyssey at Museum Eatery. And you see these two individuals. Chef Caitlin Dangarin learned her craft in trendy Italian kitchens in New York and San Francisco, and now she's excelling at running bistro at Sarasota Art Museum. Ooh. I always be like, baby, I want to go to that. That already sound good. That's why I wanted to read this. Like, ooh. Caitlin Dangaran, and I apologize if I'm messing that up. And I'm sorry, this comes from yourobserver.com. We like to say where we got it from. And it was written by Spencer Fortin. Okay. Caitlin Dangaran didn't just build a restaurant from the ground up over the past 2 years. She's also raising one of the world's tiniest sous chefs. Dangaran, the executive chef and general manager of Bistro, has found balance in her life in Sarasota, where her day includes time to not just manage the course of a thriving eatery, but also, without fail, to get in the kitchen and make sure she cooks for her family, my Lord. It's a gesture of love for Dangaran, who learned to cook at the side of her mother from an early age. And so it's no surprise that her son James, not even 3 years old, insists on his own knives and cutting board in her kitchen at home. I know that's right. I know that's right. My 2-year-old is obsessed with cooking, says Dangaran. I had to buy him plastic knives, like little kid knives. In the mornings, he runs into my room, Mama, crack egg. He loves to cut. He asked for steak and eggs this morning. I was like, you are 2.5. Bistro, housed at the Sarasota Art Museum, is the project that brought Dangaran to town, completing her cooking odyssey that has taken her across the continent and back. The 36-year-old is a Tampa, Florida native and studied foreign affairs and cultural anthropology at Florida State University, and she enrolled at the French Culinary Institute in New York after completing her education. And that was only the beginning of her culinary journey. All right. And then we're going to go down some because this is a long article. Amen. But you hear that? You hear that? I want to know more about this. She talked about her husband. She says, right now, the Dangarans are in a sweet spot, raising both their toddlers and their young eatery, and there is nowhere else they'd rather be in the world. They are thrilled to be working for Constellation Culinary Group, and they love the regulars who have been dining at Bistro. But what's their ultimate ambition? Would they like to open their own restaurant together someday? That depends on whether you ask John or Caitlin about their future. My husband is always talking about it. He would love to open his own restaurant, she says. But for me, that may be less of my dream. My dream is to grow businesses and learn to be able to get different skill sets. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And that's that article. If you want to read up more about it, like I said, check out Your Observer. And we're talking about the area chefs who continue to bring food into the culinary world, all the way into museum form. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all got to give it up. That's innovativeness. That's innovativeness here. And listen, I only have 4 articles for you all. So we're about to get to this next one because I want to make sure I get to the game. Y'all make sure y'all stay for the game now. Y'all make sure y'all stay for the game. But big ups to them. I love to hear stories, about that. And that's what I was, I think I was saying it at the beginning of this show, how I'm trying to create an Ashford and Simpson over here with my husband. See, I think that he and we can tackle many different fields because, we'll be, I just say he came down here with his apron on, and we had to come to an understanding. Like he was talking about, well, you always running me out of the kitchen, but how many of y'all put a one in the chat? You know what I'm saying? If somebody done told you, get out my kitchen, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you wasn't in there cooking, Now, for many of us women, hey, nephew, I can't see your emoji, but I see you, nephew. And you message that 904. Come on with the 904 up in this thing. Shout out 904. Hey, put your 904s in the chat. But anyway, y'all know I went from the 904 to the 704. But anyway. So yeah, that was that article. And we about to get to the next one as soon as my computer. I even restarted this thing. I even restarted it, and it still want to act crazy. Okay, Shanique put a 1 in the chat. Right, you know what I'm saying? Get out my kitchen. So he was like, you always running me out the kitchen. I could be helping you. So I was like, you know what? You could be my sous chef. I do need one of those. I don't feel like cutting up all of these things sometimes. So, so we get it in. Like, I remember the other day, I was like, baby, baby, make the grits. He was like, I can't make the grits like you. I said, boy, you done seen me make these grits so many times. You know how to make these grits. You know how to make these grits. And guess what he did when they made the grits? He just needed to put a little more water in there. But other than that, that was good. So I don't know why he be around here trying to act. I don't know who this girl is on the screen. But it's about Charlemagne the God. So that's why I decided to click on the article. But her name is Coy LeRae. I don't know if is that Benzino's daughter? Or is she just somebody else? Coy LeRae tries to outsmart Charlemagne the God while discussing Pusha T. Now, this is not what this title was before. I'm going to let y'all know that now. Okay, I finna say. It said Coy LeRae called Charlemagne a dinosaur on his own show. She said, yes, please get out my kitchen, but also be willing to help when cooking. Yes. Like if you're not gonna help, she said, yeah, that's Benzino's daughter. See, I know a little bit. Let me go back to Tay comment. I know a little bit of something. But she said, yes, please get out my kitchen, but also help me or me be so willing to help. Also be so willing to help me when cooking. So you know how I be. Tay already know. If you ain't helping, get out. Get out. But yeah, so this one comes from Hip Hop DX. I read a few of my hip hop stories from this website by Kyle Eustace. Says Coy LeRae sat down with the Breakfast Club on yesterday, April 6th, to discuss her forthcoming debut album, Trendsetter. During the conversation, the 24-year-old rapper found herself in a sparring match with co-host Charlemagne the God as they discussed Pusha T's relevancy and other older MCs after he blatantly told her, I'm 43, I don't think your music is for me. The comment obviously took her by surprise, and she asked him what he listened to which he replied, who am I listening to right now? I actually am bumping Pusha T. That hasn't come out. Pusha T? Okay, she responded. It's a little dark. I like Pusha T, but my cover is bright and colorful. You look at Pusha T's, it's black and white and dark. So if that's the type of time you want to be on, you might need to tap into the Trendsetter and listen to it and get some spark in your life. Ooh! I wish I had that. And then I'm gonna make sure I put that up here next time, baby. No disrespect. I love y'all, but I call them dinosaurs. When you actually look at the history of a dinosaur, they have so many great things about them, right? But they're so distinct, sick, and not here anymore. Did she say distinct? And so not here anymore, and you have to really dig deep to find a fossil. I don't know what the SIC mean, but she said distinct. Did she mean that? Anyway, Charlemagne the God quickly interjected and reminded Larray Pusha T has a new project on the way and just dropped a single with Jay-Z as well as Kanye West. But he's got a new album coming out and he's still fresh, he countered. You should hope to have that kind of longevity, to which Larray replied, I think Pusha T is fire and I think he's dope, but at the same time, I'm not listening to Pusha T. You don't play Pusha T on the radio. Why don't you play what you listen to? That's where Charlemagne corrected her and confirmed Pusha T is in rotation at Power 105. Child, I'm not going through all of this. Y'all can watch it on the Breakfast Club. I probably might check it out, but I think I done read enough. She said, go best friend, we killing them. Is that a song? Oh, you just saying that because y'all, I'm with Charlemagne. I don't even listen to Pusha T though. So, boy, if she think Pusha T is a dinosaur, I don't know what the hell I'm saying. What she think? Willie Hutch, Tom Brock, Brainstorm, Stephanie Mills, Ashford and Simpson, McFadden and Whitehead, Earth, Wind and Fire, Isley Brothers, Chris Walker, Lisa Fisher, Luther Vandross. I ain't even finna. Y'all can oh, okay. See, Shanique, no, you got them, you got kids though. So go best friend, we killing them. Okay. I love Stephanie Mills. I've been playing, I don't know why, but yesterday morning I woke up wanting to hear I learned to respect the power of love. I learned to respect the power of love. Yes, baby. And I discovered that Renee and Angela actually wrote that song for another group, and I have forgotten their name, but it was a 70s disco group that they wrote it for. And then they turned around and recorded it, or maybe Angela Wimbush recorded it by herself. And then Stephanie Mills came and recorded it in the 80s, and it became a #1 hit on the R&B charts. So come on now, like Shanique say, come on now. The power of love, I learned to respect. The power of love, power of love. Y'all need to listen to that. Just listen to it. I love knowing the history behind the music. That me too. We've been listening to these songs as little kids. Child didn't know what Ring My Bell meant, and then when we found out what it meant, we was like, y'all couldn't say that. Because at our time, they were singing songs like Oochie Coochie, La La La, Oochie Coochie. Y'all don't remember that. Going on somewhere now. Going on somewhere. Y'all don't remember that, okay? But yeah, so that was that article. You know, you all, we about to she said, I love to hear you sing. Tay always be up here talking about sing, girl. Y'all, this is what I do. Y'all know me. That it's a whole different ball game on Bigo. I have my own, because see, on Bigo you could play music. I probably think you could probably do that on TikTok as well, but you can actually play music and your live will not get disrupted. They don't silence you. So I got a microphone downstairs and I got a microphone upstairs, depending on where I want to be. And I hop on my Bigo, baby, and I give a full show. Okay. So, you know what I'm saying? So we about to take a quick break. Y'all go ahead. I'm here. I don't know why my camera ain't on. Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. How y'all doing? Wow. Listen, the show just seems to leave me, once I get into my groove. I think it was Aisha. She was like, look, okay, we're singing songs we didn't know the meaning to. And then here come Tay talk about I'm so sick of Shanice was like, okay, commercials. Hey, it's not a game over here. I don't know if you saw my advertisement slot, but that could be your slot. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Just hit up info@flowtainment.com. We got you. But yeah, so we're gonna keep this show moving right along. Y'all know it's National Poetry Month, and so I found some poetry news for this particular episode. And whenever I can find poetry news, I actually have been trying to follow up at least on one story I did about a missing Rwandan poet by the name of Innocent. And I think that Innocent is a name that many of those artists over in the continent of Africa, he was in Rwanda, but I've heard other artists from other areas use it. And I'm thinking that it's almost similar to how our artists use Lil or Young. I think that may be equivalent to that. They say innocent. And probably some other terms, but I've heard that on a few artists. But anyway, so this particular article, like I said, it's pertaining to poetry. This comes from the OregonLive.com website. And it was by Samantha Swindler. Ooh. And I guess that's their Instagram. I don't know if you really can see it. Let me see if I can make this a little bigger. I want to be a little bigger. There you go. Okay. But yeah, so it says, call this Oregon Poetry Hotline to hear a daily poem throughout April. Do you wish for the quiet to come? Here we go. Do you wish for the quiet to come, plus with intimate sweetness spoken in your ear, swell within you as the bubbles do before the blooming, plus so then to give away to the blossom of your heart's largest, then call 503-928-7008. Oregon's Poet Laureate Anis Mogany has created a poetry hotline, which he advertised on his Instagram page with the line above. Throughout April, callers to the Telepoems hotline can hear a recording of a different poem read each day during National Poetry Month. And he said, I love the idea of words arriving from somewhere, he told the Oregonian in an interview last summer. I love the idea of a phone number existing in a space somewhere and the mystery of what awaits on the other side should someone call. The idea of something distant approaching us, bodiless, with a spirit still intact. Boy, he is going deep when I tell you. Okay. It says, my hope is that it can provide folks with a continual relationship with poetic thought. idea, and language, whether one already has a relationship to poetry or is new to it. On April 5th, on April 5th, on the April 5th recording, callers heard Pauline Peterson, Oregon's sixth poet laureate from 2010 to 2014, recite a poem about the return of robins in the spring. A different poet laureate reads a new poem each day. McGaney ends each call by saying, "Hope today has found you gently." So if y'all want to hear a sweet poem, don't call me. Call this number on the screen. Because see, I'm going to give it to you just like this. Put the pen in the paper, in the paper, in the pad, and the pen. Poetry. Poetry. But if they poetry anything like what this that I was like, oh my goodness, yeah, I just want to call just for what they said. I just want to call. But yeah, so that was all on that one right there. We got one more article. And then the game, and then the show gonna be over with. Y'all have been great. Y'all have been great, wonderful people to stick around and on this live. Summer of Soul. Now, I talked about this, and I was supposed to put that photo up in my what is it? It was actually the very first episode of season 2 WKFLO Rhythm Release where I highlighted the fifth dimension. I don't know why their name is escaping me right now, but I believe it's the fifth dimension. I don't know why. But I was talking about the Summer of Soul and how watching them on there made me want to look more into them and highlight them. And so they are making headlines again because Questlove Summer of Soul streaming numbers surge amid Oscar and Grammy win. So he won an Oscar and a Grammy. Kudos to you, my brother. This is from the Vibe magazine by Maya Abraham. If you have not watched it, it is on Hulu. And it is a great, like, wow, I wish I could have been a part of that sort of, feel. And it's amazing to watch. Questlove Summer of Soul garnered rare consecutive wins at this year's Oscars and Grammys for Best Documentary Feature and Best Music Film, respectively. This double feat caused a direct spike in viewership across streaming platforms, reports Deadline. So apparently it's on some other platforms as well. Excuse me. Though Disney has not released any streaming data, Disney's Onyx collection and Searchlight Pictures did confirm that the documentary surged by 390% in hours streamed across Hulu, Disney Plus, and Star Plus between March 27th and April 5th, compared to the time between March 13th and March 22nd. For reference, the Oscars were held on March 27 and the Grammys took place the following Sunday. Questlove is now halfway to EGOT level, graciously accepted his Oscar after a tense exchange between them people who presented the award. That did happen on his go round. That's messed up. When accepting his Grammy, he expressed, "What a journey. It just hit me that we haven't really given much spotlight to what matters in the film, the beautiful artists who performed there," before listing off his dedications. Summer of Soul, or When the Revolution Could Not Be Televised, is the third documentary to win both one an Academy Award for Best Documentary and a Grammy for Best Music Film. It's sometimes when the words just don't look right. I'm like, how you got win both won? What is that? I ain't never heard that before. Yes, congratulations to him. Win both won. Who say that? Anywho. It says win both won an Academy Award for Best Documentary and a Grammy for Best Music Film. 20 Feet from Stardom and Amy Preceded. Okay. 20 Feet from Stardom. I wonder if that's that documentary. And I done gave it a whole different name. I was talking about that on another WKFLO because I've been listening to them. It's been almost a year. So I just been catching up on them. But I was talking about that one as well. So it's probably called 20 Feet from Stardom. I keep calling it 6 Feet from Fame. But it's a documentary about background singers. And I really thought it was extremely interesting because I'm one of those people. I would love to be a background singer. I don't want to be no forefront singer. And I done said that a few times, but I mean it. Holla at your girl. Anyway, so that was all on that article. Make sure you watch Summer of Soul on Hulu, Disney Plus, or Stars Plus, as we see. Great documentary, and I was all into it. You hear what I'm saying? So, but that has been the articles. I don't think I have anything after that, do I? Oh, okay. Yes, it's about time to get into our game. On what that song say? On what that song say? Y'all ready to play? We need to find out. Y'all see? We got my boy up here, Stevie Wonder. And this is his song, The Woman in Red. I need for y'all to let me know what y'all hear. Now, last week's game, it was the whole, I don't hear what these people say the song said. Now, on this one, when I heard it the first time, I was like, what he said? And so I immediately wrote it. I put it in my notepad like this need to be one of the songs. But then when I listened to it today, I'm like, oh, I think I know what he said. But anyway, I need for y'all to tell me what that song say. Here we go.
The woman in red. The woman in red.
Can y'all hear me?
The woman in red. The woman in red.
Did y'all hear it? Y'all let me know if I need to play it again. Did y'all hear what he said? Y'all tell me what that man said. Tell me what that song say. Let me play it one more time.
The woman in red. The woman in red.
I need for y'all to tell me what that song say. I'm not gonna say what it say. Y'all heard it. Y'all let me know what it say. And that was one right here cussing. What he say? What she say? Say rock the woman in red. LOL. Ain't no way he got it. I actually think he's saying for FORE, because he said I didn't I was like, I probably didn't before he gets to that part, I cut a little bit too much out. I'll do better with that next time. But it's like he says that he's preparing himself for the woman in red or getting himself ready for the woman in red, but it sounds like he's saying FUCK. So I just wanted to make sure, because when I heard it, I said, what he said? Stephen wanted right here cussing. Stephen cussing, y'all. He got a bunch of kids and he cussed in his songs. At first I was like, did Uncle Stephen say F that woman in red? Y'all got me laughing over here. That's what I'm thinking. You know? Stephen right here cussing y'all. Anyway. But yeah, listen, y'all have been an amazing audience. This was a beautiful show. I love it when I'm able to just get to an hour with no problems. I just appreciate it so much. My I do apologize that my StreamYard has been lagging. Hopefully it's been okay for you on your end though. With that, I'm gonna see if I can get through this without it lagging, but make sure you follow WKFLO Rhythm Release on Instagram. We would appreciate your follow over there. And while you're there, make sure you follow, of course, Flowtainment on Instagram. And if you're not subscribed on YouTube, you better be. If you're watching on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, like my Facebook. And if you want to join a WKFLO Rhythm Release group, that's where we talk about R&B music or anything of that nature. Just send a request over there and we'll holler at you. Other than that, if you got any questions or concerns or comments or anything of that nature, email me at info@flowtainment.com. Listen, I am your host, Kia Flow. Y'all, this is probably my best show so far. Y'all really made my show beautiful. I like when people either you call in or you chime in the comments. Either way, I'm gonna still talk. Aisha said her daughter said, is she in there talking to somebody? She was like, no, she's not. She just can do that. I can do this. I'll sit up here and talk longer than an hour, goddamn. But like I said, y'all have been beautiful. I love you all. I'll see y'all next week. Oh, before I go, next week, we have, I told y'all I teamed up with Mode Noir. And she's been working with me. We released a new photo today on Instagram and Facebook and such. But we are working on having people that we can interview on Flowtainment Live, because we focus on what all things art and entertainment. So I have been reaching out to artists. If you know any artists that may want to come on or that I should look into, please send them my way. I'll send them the information. I got it all professionally put together for them, okay? Because we professional around here, okay? But so we will have our first interview as long as everything goes as planned, no cancellations. Either way, if they cancel, I should still be here, But Go Mills will be our first artist that we'll be interviewing on next Thursday's show. It's still going to run as usual. We just may not get through that many articles because of the interview, but I'll still have my game and all of that good jazz. As far as the game goes, if you have some songs that you know about that you be like, what that song say? What they said in that song, send it to me so that I can put it on the game and we can have fun with it, y'all. Okay, I'm going to get up off of here for real. I love y'all. I'll see y'all next week. Until next time, y'all be easy. Y'all be blessed. I'm just hitting this button so that it can show that I can end my live. But for some reason, it don't want me to end my live.